So interestingly, we see that the sort of three-part nexus of business, government, and technology partnership plays out a little bit differently depending on the country, depending on the culture, the regulatory regime, the legal regime, the general point of view of the society about AI and AI's role within it. In many instances, though, what at least the specific roles that each can play within that framework of advancing AI and improving, broad economic results for society that AI can bring, each has a very specific role to play. How that plays out might be quite different depending on the country or circumstance, but the specific role they have is quite similar. So obviously business is at the tip of the spear. It's implementing production systems in AI, it's deploying AI, it's creating goods and services that are impacted through the value that AI brings, be it a new capability, new marketing, new recipes that are more matched or more product market aligned, that take in larger amounts of data to create products and services that customers may more gravitate to and that like, so you're not wasting resources or time. So that fit of using AI is and generating, of course, financial results, increasing the economy overall. This is the tip of the spear, so it's kind of the role that they have to play. But government plays a fundamentally important role, particularly in creating the legal framework, the incentive framework, training frameworks. How do companies and society bring along enough AI-enabled engineers and AI-enabled workers to be able to effectively manage or implement these AI systems in companies? That typically is not going to happen if you just let the free market independently find out solutions for that. It really takes government involvement to either accelerate or decelerate, create a proper framework that's culturally acceptable and economically acceptable, that eliminates externalities in an economic sense, eliminates free rider problems. No one wants to invest in AI if they don't get benefit from it. So government and working hand in hand with private sector is really fundamentally important to drive along the framework toward making sure that AI is safely, successfully, and profitably deployed at enterprise. And then lastly, of course, technology vendors or technology developers are important. Minimizing mistakes, creating POCs that are meaningful so that time and resources are not wasted, making sure that companies can future-proof their investment in AI in the best way possible, creating the fundamental R&D underpinning toward, nobody ever wants to be the first domino or a guinea pig or an experiment in the AI world. There's too many crazy movies like Terminator and things that will justifiably frighten people to wanting to be the first to try anything without it being really fully vetted and understood. So that's the role of the technology partner. Finding and creating the technology path that's profitable, meaningful, and moves AI along in a mechanism or a speed that is comfortable for the business government framework that's put in place.